I tell my story like this for other people to hear because maybe it might be somebody that really needs to hear this. You know, it might be somebody sitting down somewhere by herself or by himself that's thinking this is the end of the world and they have no one to talk to. And this is why I chose to tell my story.
I would choose to tell my story like this because I think in terms of worldwide and people having access to the internet, I think it's important that we all share our stories and that we hear different aspects of what it's like living with HIV. And it's different for each person. And, you know, it's been different for me, but there are people who can connect with what we've dealt with.
I want to share my story like this because I think that this is the best way that people get educated, is putting a face on HIV or AIDS and knowing that it does happen to people just like them and that it's out there. It's not like only in the gay community, it's not only in Africa, it's here.
If it reaches one person and gives them the tools that they need to cope with their diagnosis or even cope with a friend or family's diagnosis, it's worth the time and effort.
It's really easy for anyone who are like us to find ourselves at a crossroad, not knowing how to make a decision in life. Because any single decision we make can put ourselves at risk. If my message can help someone to get themselves out of that rut and see the light and to get through that little hump, then I would say I did a good job.
I don't want you to be part of the story. I want you to hear the story. I want you to know about it. But I don't ever want to see you in my clinic. I don't ever want you to walk up to me and say to me, I'm infected. I want you to walk up to me and say, I'm not infected. And I don't plan to be. I know what to do to take care of myself.